Hello. Welcome to They've Always Called Us Crazy, a movement memoir about storms, silence, and the system that tries to erase us. So I just did this reading just now and I had the mic off, which is so classic me, right? So we're going to go one more time. If you want to see that really raw, powerful version, that will be live as well on the Twitch scrollcast, and I will try to do a clip of that version, but I really wanted to jump in and just fix my mistake right away. So this is the first day that we did the pulse of the post patriarchal show with Picklesaurus. It's a 30-minute tight show every morning at 10 a.m. And from there, we do an after show where we kind of live do the work around that show. So the clips, the sharing, the Substacks, all of it. The Substack has the protocol of the day, which Picklesaurus reads for us, related to Rematriation OS. And then we riff on it. And then we jump into the after show, which is doing the actual work, clips, sharing, etc. And to end the day, we're going to do a chapter from the memoir and we're going to read it out loud and we're going to make sure it's perfect and ready for the book. So this is a form of editing. It's the last round of editing. It's the artifact round of editing. So I've already done 3 rounds, so this is round 4, and now we're just adding in photos or last minute things and then doing a read aloud. That way it stands alone as its own story, but also that's the best way to do the final polish edit. And I used to be a high school English teacher, so I really geek out on drafts and writing and all this fun stuff. So we're going to do this again live. Chapter 23. Remember who the fuck you are. The system wants us small. It's losing. They crowned us with tiaras and thought it would tame us. We wore them into the gym. Tree of Wampus Council. I thought a lot about who I really was during the 7-day psych hold. Relived moments when I felt strong, unstoppable. I was a warrior, always had been, always will be. A savage college-bound middle blocker, and on homecoming court every year. Boy crazy, but would also go toe-to-toe with dudes on the basketball court, knowing it would make my game better, even if they were too rough on me. My duality made some people hate me. Some girls, and plenty of teachers, whispered I was too much. Some boys thought dating me would give them clout. But I didn't care. I loved the contradiction. I have one of these moments framed in my office, captured thanks to the local newspaper staff who loved the class of 99. Senior year, we were down 14-6 to Eton. Everyone said their middle blocker was better than me, but I shut her down. 6 blocks, 5 kills, the crowd roaring like a revival. For that moment, I wasn't just on the court. I was the heroine of the whole damn town. My dad ran up the bleachers to make sure the video camera caught everything. My friends stood grinning in their seats. Even my boyfriend sulking on the side couldn't ruin it. That was who I really was, not the tiara girl. Not the nice smile, but the savage in spandex, slamming balls into the floor until everyone knew my name. Volleyball was fun in a way basketball never was. It was flying, not falling, precision and joy, not bruises and blood. I was determined to play volleyball in college, and I did. And surprise, I dealt with another shitty female coach. She failed to submit the paperwork in time for any of us to earn state honors, which many of us would if she would have done her damn job. Just last year, we were inducted into our county's Hall of Fame. I'll never forgive her. Not for the paperwork, not for letting jealousy cost us the glory we earned. I'm still not convinced that she didn't purposely sabotage our run at state. All she had to do was make one substitution, call one timeout, because they kept doing giant tips to the corner, making sure I couldn't block them and that we would have shitty passes to our setter. But even in the mess that came after at Ashland and then at grad school, this was the version of me I'll never forget. The girl who could be on homecoming court on Friday night and still take your head off at the net on Saturday. That duality became my survival and part of my current day mantra. Remember who the fuck you are. Smile when they demand it, but never stop swinging.